don't know me, I'm Jack Morrison. I'm a four-year senior. I've lived in Holden for 4 years. I live on the second floor of Holden, and I'm from Marblehead, Mass. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to talk to you all about this morning, so I've decided to just give you a few pieces of advice from my experience at Gould, and I hope that you can benefit from them. I hope you've heard enough by now about all the activities and all the adventures you can have at Gould. It's one thing to hear about them, it's another thing entirely to actually show up, sign up, and participate. Here you can find opportunities everywhere. One of the most common things to hear on a Saturday is, oh, there's nothing to do, oh, this weekend sucks. Well, that's not really true. There are things to do. Sign up to go to Portland. Sign up to go hiking. Sign up to go swimming. Sign up for any number of things that are actually happening. Or, in case you were wondering, the Weekend Duty crew meets every week during lunch to discuss weekend activities. Take a group of friends and propose a weekend activity. They'll do it. Hike or go swimming, go to Portland, go to Freeport, go anywhere. Go to the movies. For me, one of the new things that I've tried is hiking. For most of my time at Gould, I have not enjoyed hiking. I'm still learning to enjoy hiking. But now, I've decided to join the outing club this fall, and so I'm hoping to hike a little bit more. And so, the thing for you, just pick something you want to do, and try to do it. Have fun on the weekends. Don't just sit in your room. That accomplishes nothing. Try to move outside your own friend group. When anyone enters the dining hall at Gould, the first thing they notice is where people sit. Students from Asia sit on the far left side of the dining hall. Spanish-speaking students sit together at a table in the center of the dining hall and close to the front door. Junior girls sit at a table on the far right side of the dining hall. The rest of the school, sophomores, seniors, and juniors, sit close to the back or on the porch. People need to spread out and expand their friend circles. I remember as a freshman, my roommate, Jae-Won Chung, was from Korea. On days when I could make him get out of bed, we would walk to the dining hall together for breakfast. When we got there, we split up immediately. He went to the Korean table, and I sought to sit with the most people at whatever table had the least free space. Occasionally, we could fit 13 people around a table. When I sat at the Korean table, on days when either I didn't want to sit in the big group or no one else was there, it felt wrong. It felt probably much like it would if I had sat with the sophomore girls every day. They spoke in Korean, and I had no idea what they were saying. They spoke to me in English too, but for the most part they spoke in Korean. And I was almost certain they were making fun of me in Korean. And in fact, later, Min Jae-yoon, the student who graduated some years ago, told me that they had a word for me in Korean so that even if I was with them, they could say my name and I wouldn't notice. That was all in good fun, and I did enjoy sitting with them by the end of the year. But by the end of the year, what also changed was that more people came to sit at that table with me, and some of the Koreans went to sit at other tables. This changed from the fall and the winter, because by the spring, it wasn't really the Korean table anymore. It was sort of just a table on the side that's typically the Asian side. All sorts of people sat there by the end. And what I really learned from it was that people can expand their friend groups, and people can sit with new people, especially at Gould. It doesn't really matter. There's no fear of being rejected here, or there's no people who are going to say, no, you can't sit with us. Just go and try. If you expand your friend circle, it not only makes this community stronger, but it makes you a more interesting person. So, try to make new friends. Number 3, have fun here. Remember to try new things. At Gould, there are so many things to do, and so much beyond, even beyond weekend planning. If you don't take advantage of what Gould has to offer, it's pretty much your own fault that you're miserable, that you have nothing to do. There's really no excuse for that. There's also really no excuse for just complaining about Gould and everything that you can't do and you're bored. Just find something fun to do. Find a group of people who are willing to go do something with you, and go do it. Also, so let me just recap my advice. Number one, participate in as many weekend activities as you can, even hiking. Number two, make new friends and try to be a more interesting person. Number three, have more fun, try new things.